Hello, my name is Carole Lunny with St. Michael's Hospital in Toronto, and I'll be talking today on behalf of my co-authors about our study called A New Taxonomy Was Developed for Overlap Across Overviews of Systematic Reviews, a meta-research study of research waste. Please tweet us at Carole_Lunny and use the hashtag overviews. Our objectives were to determine the prevalence of overlapping overviews based on their eligibility criteria and classify overlap as identical, nearly identical, partial, or subsumed. Our prevalence study found 1,218 overviews published from 2000 to 2020, with a trending increase seen in the most recent 5-year period. This growing number of overviews has a potential for topic duplication and research waste, which we call overlap. We define topic overlap as duplication of PICO eligibility criteria, not an update, not a replication. We further created a taxonomy of 4 types of overlap, namely identical overlap, when the aims included PICO and study designs were identical to another, nearly identical when the eligible population intervention comparisons and at least one outcome were identical to another, partial overlap when 2 overviews had at least one component of PICO in common, and subsumed overlap when the PIC and at least one outcome was addressed in full by a second, broader overview. Of the 541 overviews we examined, 169, or 1/3, overlapped across similar PICO and fell within 20 out of 22 WHO ICD-10 medical classifications as seen in the bubble chart on the right in blue. Of the 169 overlapping overviews, no overviews were found to be identical in aims and PICO-S, 15 had nearly identical overlap, 123 had partial overlap, and 31 subsumed others. Observed overlap can be legitimately justified for several reasons: out-of-dateness, inappropriate or invalid methods used, low methodological quality, existing overviews are narrow, therefore a broader overview is warranted, and replication to obtain the same results. Without these justifications, overlapping overviews represent wasted effort on part of investigators and confuse and can mislead clinicians and policymakers. Our taxonomy for overlap can be used to classify overlap in systematic reviews, although further testing on this sample is needed. I thank you for your attention and I welcome questions.